Okay. Hey guys, it's Kyle. I'm nervous. Okay. Woo! Okay. Woo! I'm shy and I'm nervous. What's up, guys? Who are you? Oh my god. I thought I'd be a lot more confident to film in public and talk to a camera alone, but I'm struggling a lot. I'm so out of practice talking to a camera, it feels bizarre. I don't even know who I'm talking to. It feels like I'm talking to a piece of plastic. Oh my god! Okay. What's up, guys? It's been a long time. Welcome back, the people who know me, my friends and families. Obviously, I know you're watching this. You better be watching it. It has been years and years since I have actually done a vlog. Look at this. That is beautiful. Oh my god. I thought starting the video here would be awesome because it's the gorgeous city and it's outdoors and I don't know, but if you don't know who I am, my name is Kyle. I'm 22 years old. It's loud, people keep walking by, I'm nervous, I haven't done this in a while, so I have marks that I want to hit. I want to talk details about my life, about my rent, about my jobs, about my goals. I want to talk about everything. I've been living in New York City for 5.5 months. I'm bundled up, it's cold, I have these dope ass jackets, double jackets, please. If I could just set the stage a bit. I'm 22. I live here with 3 roommates and I'm alone. I'm a little kid. I'm a baby to the world. My mom and dad do not live with me. They don't live near me. Here in New York City, as a 22-year-old baby, I am paying for my rent, my bills, my gas, my electric, my phone bill, my Wi-Fi, my food, my groceries, everything. I'm budgeting, I'm panicking, I'm freaking out, I'm looking at my bank account. I want to give you details, I want to give you the whole rundown, I want to give you a tour of my apartment, of my life, a little bit of my life. Here's what my life looks like. I think I need to get out of here, I need to go home where I can feel quiet, safe, and warm to talk. I wanted to come here to start this whole thing because it's beautiful, the city is right there, I literally cannot believe it, and it's also right next to Trader Joe's. I need groceries. I want to throw you into my life, so let's go grocery shopping. Yeah, okay, let's go. That really has me coming in for one thing. And 6. Like,
I hear you.
okay, y'all. Welcome to my spot. So check it out. I love how this looks because there's so much going on. I love it. There's a little glimpse of it. I'm gonna do, we'll get to the room tour. Here's the big light. Whoa, oh my God, it makes my room look huge, damn. Okay, so let's talk business, let's talk numbers, let's talk money, let's talk budgeting, let's talk how did I get here? What did it take for me to get from college to New York City? If you want to skip to the apartment tour, because let's be honest, I get that. You can do that, that's fine. But let's talk. Let's talk, okay? Mumbo, me. Me personally, I find this room very awesome because check it out. Whoa, what? Oh. Yes, bitch. Okay, so welcome to my desk. This is my bed. I have a loft bed. I'll show you how it looks once we get there. I love it. We got 3 categories to cover. The first step to take before making any kind of major life change, location change, anything like that is saving up. You got to save up the money to be able to even consider doing anything like this. After that is finding the place, finding the apartment, where you're gonna go, where you're gonna live, where you're gonna put your stuff, where you're gonna sleep. And after that is the dreaded, the feared, the hated, the despised, the fucked up, the job hunt. The job hunt. Clearly I have feelings about that we'll get into. So enough talk, let's talk. All right, first thing me and my 3 roommates had to consider was what we are looking for, what's our budget. So we knew we were looking for a 4-bedroom apartment. We all want our own rooms, no shared rooms, nothing. That said, we're all looking to spend maximum $1,200 each. For some, that might be incredibly high. For some, that might be incredibly low, but that's just where we landed. $1,200 each, that makes that $4,800 total for the apartment each month. Anything that was even $200, even a little over $100 over that, we did not even consider it. Given $1,200 max, I came up with this amount to save minimum before moving out. The number I came up with was $5,000, and here's why. $1,200, I know we're gonna have to cover first month's rent and security deposit, so have 2 months of rent ready. Boom, that covers month 1. You figure you wanna give yourself another month of money to survive in case you don't get a job right away, so another $1,200 to that. And you know you're gonna need food, you know you're gonna need to survive, and I figure just call that another $1,000 for 2 months. That brought me to $4,600, and I rounded it off and just said $5,000. Hypothetically, with that number, that would give you 2 months and a little extra money to find your job and start making the money back and hopefully gain more after that. In retrospect, that number is too low, in my opinion. I think now the number I would have came up with is closer to 7,000. I'd go as crazy as to say 10,000, just to be sure. And when I say these numbers, it doesn't feel normal to me. I feel like a baby. I feel like a baby. What do I know? What am I doing? I'm a kid. The fact that I make over $1,000, well over $1,000 every single month, and then I lose it every single month is absurd to me. Oh my God. That's the number I came up with, $5,000. How did I do it? Well, I worked as a server. I worked as a waiter all through senior year, literally from the beginning of the year to the week before I graduated. I was working 2 to 4 days a week around. That said, after that entire year of just saving up, I was able to save up $6,000 in my bank account. On top of that, I also created a cash savings from my tips and things that I got from customers. In cash, I saved up $1,200. So in total, my cushion that I created for myself was $7,000 or so dollars. And when I say $7,000 cushion, what I mean is that was all of the money I had. I had total, my entire existence and being, $7,000. And let me just say, thank God I did. The $5,000 would not have lasted me long enough. Thank God. Okay. So let's talk about finding the place. What did it take to actually find this apartment and make it ours? The app or website that we used to find our place was Street Easy. If you're unfamiliar, it's basically a place to find all the apartment listings you could ever want. You can choose your location, you can type in how many bedrooms you want and what's your budget. It was through that app that we found the apartment, that we booked the tours, and that we did all the communication, everything. Something important to note, I was extremely fortunate that I had a best friend of mine live in Brooklyn at the time during this transition period. I was super lucky to have him to stay with because I had a place to sleep and cook my food and keep my stuff. But most importantly, at least for this process, I was in the area close enough that I could tour the apartment. You've got to tour the place. You've got to tour it. Never trust that the photos are exactly how they look. Come on. That said, we requested 10 tours for 10 different apartments, some of which we didn't get responses, others got rented too quick. I ended up going on 5 different tours. Of all the places we toured, if I'm remembering correctly, we had 2 absolute no's. We had 1 maybe if this and this wasn't so dirty and disgusting, and one genuine maybe, if we could find nothing better, an actual maybe, and then 1 definite yes.
Hey, yala, lala, hey, hey.
On these tours, here's what we were looking for. We were looking for cleanliness. We were looking for windows, sunlight. Oh my God. That made things a little tricky. A lot of our absolute no's was because it was a dungeon. It was dark. Okay guys, so I'm downstairs. This is how it downstairs looks with no lights on.
Wait, that is nuts.
And look at it. This is you waking up at fucking, it's noon right now. Good morning. And do not be afraid to test all of the sinks. Test the shower, test the bath. I did that in every single place. I'm going underneath the sink and I'm looking at the pipes. You gotta see, how's the pipe connected to the wall? A lot of these places had pipes with giant holes in the friggin' wall where cockroaches and rats can come in.
Let's check under here. Yeah, that looks terrible. You see the hole, the big hole right there?
And on that note, I went out of my way to try to talk to the neighbors or get in contact with the current tenants. I wanted to talk to the people who live there to tell me, why are you leaving this place? Is there something I need to know? What are the highlights? What are the downfalls? Just like that. Here we go. First bedroom. We found the place. We love the location. We love the broker.
You're gonna be shook when you look in there. Because look, no holes.
Clean.
That's pretty nice.
Gorgeous.
I love that.
Oh my God. Gorgeous. So clean. Bathtub shower. It was clean, it was pretty, it was exactly what we needed. Listen up everybody, we're buying this place. You hear me? I don't give a fuck what you think. We put the deposit down the next day, which was the cost of first month's rent. After that, we sent in the application, we needed guarantors, we needed to get everything organized quickly. And the day after that, we got approved. I forgot to say that we ended up getting the apartment for $4,200. So that's only $1,050 each. And that is under budget. But I also forgot to mention that this listing had a broker's fee, which meant we had to pay first month's rent, security deposit, and the broker's fee, which is the cost of a full month's rent. So we all needed to have 3 months of rent ready to go at the gate. Hence why I emphasize, thank God that I saved over $5,000. Otherwise, I would have been fucked. Be ready to move quick. These things happen like that. Woo! And now I'm in it. I know we're itching to see the place, but there's one more thing we got to talk about that you cannot avoid. The job hunt. The job hunt was grueling. I have never in my life felt such genuine anxiety, fear, sadness, defeat, hopelessness. This was all the money I had, and watching my bank account just go down, 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 and having no responses from so many jobs. That kind of real life stakes, it was a lot for me. And again, maybe to some that sounds incredibly stupid or incredibly foreign or I don't know what, but this is what I experienced and this is what I wish I knew to really expect. That all said, let's talk about it. So to give you a timeline, I started applying to places in mid-June. This is when I was staying with my friend. Our proposed move-in date was July. We wanted to be in there July 1st if possible. Spoiler alert, we made it happen. Our lease actually did start on July 1st. That worked out really well. But that does not mean that I got a job by July 1st. I personally did not feel secure. I did not have any kind of consistent job security until September. June, July, August, 3 months of just dwindle, dwindle, dwindle with no hope of recovery. That $1,200 in cash that I had saved up saved my life. I lived on that cash until I had absolutely none of it left. And I do have absolutely none of it left. It got to a point where I seriously could not have afforded 1 more month of rent. I was scared. I was scared and I just had to keep going. In total, I applied or at least interacted with 106 places. When I say interacted with, I mean I applied online, on their website, on Indeed, on culinary agents, I was emailing them, or I was going in person and talking to them. When you include all those things, I spoke with 106 places. And from what I've heard online, that's kind of not a crazy amount. I've seen videos of people who applied to over 200 places, even over 300 places before getting a job. I knew it was gonna take me a while, and I knew it was not gonna be right away, but damn, I did not think 3 months. Woo! The thing that I've learned about New York City is that everyone is constantly hiring, but nobody is hiring. It's weird. Everyone's experience is different. It hurts my brain to think about. It really does. It does. Have money saved up. Get ready for anything. Damn! Okay, that all said, the moment that I have been waiting for, I've been so excited to do this. All that hard work, all that time, saving up the money, working, finding the places, touring the places, talking to people, signing papers, job hunting. What did all of that work actually buy us? Let's see all my roommates, let's see their rooms, let's see what apartment we got. Yo guys, filming that just absolutely knocked me out. Before you go, I just want to say one more thing. There was two things I really wanted to talk about in this video. First was the how I got here, how this all happened. And I've met so many people that live in New York City that work here and they struggle and they work so much. And the question that always comes to my mind, why? Why do you live here? Why do you work so much? Why do you live in such an expensive place? The answer to that I moved to New York City specifically because I want to be an actor. There it is. I know that's cliche, but it's cliche for a reason. You know, it's a thing people do. I've spent my entire life, ever since I was 5 years old, on stage, doing theater, making videos. It's all I've ever known. It's kind of the only thing my brain can think about. So if you are a 20-some-year-old or going to be a 20-some-year-old and you are daydreaming about moving into New York City, maybe this video is for you. More specifically, if you are a 20-some-year-old acting major who is thinking about moving into New York City to pursue acting, maybe this is perfectly for you. And that is the only reason I am here, is to pursue acting. And if you're really still here watching this, if I grabbed your attention enough, the plan is to make weekly videos. Every single week, it's something new. I'm meeting new people, I'm going to new places, I'm feeling new feelings, and I just need to capture that. So that's about it. I don't have a schedule planned. I just know that I want to make something, whether that's long form, short form, a skit, a dancing video, a scene, anything. I'm gonna make a video every single week. This is a challenge and it scares me every single week. That is the challenge. I have been putting my life on hold in many ways because I've been waiting to get to a point where I could start weekly vlogging. Part of me has been so afraid to actually put myself out there and submit and audition for things because maybe I'm scared of rejection, maybe I'm worried that it won't go exactly how I daydream I want it to be, you know? Starting this weekly vlog is like genuine encouragement to say, document this, please pursue your dream and film it and do it. I'll take you along for the callbacks, for the rejections, for the auditions, for everything. It's my life. So if that's something that interests you, subscribe, follow along, do whatever you want. If you liked this, leave a comment. I love to read them. I love to hear people's thoughts. That's it, guys. That is it. It's time to do it. It's time to audition. It's time to vlog. It's time to fucking go. So yeah, that's it. Just wanted to say that. Okay, good night.